Hi Gemini, welcome to your August 2020 love and romance for predictions, I guess we'll say, or forecast. I do apologize for the late post, guys, but I promise you September's love video will be up much sooner. We're going to connect here and see what's going on for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I know a lot of you like to check out your Venus sign when it comes to love, so I set the intention for Venus signs as well when I do the love readings. If you're sick and tired of love readings, make sure to watch the weekly forecasts on my channel where I focus on everything other than love. Let's get right on into it, Gemini, and see what we have coming up. So your first card here is Knight of Pentacles, okay? This could be messages coming your way. It could be an earth sign that's approaching or that's making you an offer. However, I feel that this is more kind of the energy here around the situation or around your love life, because the Knight of Pentacles is serious but doesn't move quickly because he wants to make sure that he's getting everything done correctly. He wants to make sure he's doing everything right. And so Gemini, you might be in the Knight of Earth energy where you're approaching a situation where you're taking this person seriously, but maybe you've been burned one too many times, or you just want to make sure that if you're going to be getting, together with somebody, that this is going to be a long-term person, or this is the kind of person you're looking for, or vice versa. Some of you are dealing with a person who is serious about you. They're interested in you and they're getting to know you, and you might be the one like, okay, come on, where is this going? And they're kind of taking their sweet time. It's not a matter of not being serious about you. It's a matter of trying to make sure that everything is in order, everything is in place so that this can work out successfully, right? So if somebody's thinking about, like, I'll give an example, and I know not everybody wants to get married, but I'll give an example. If somebody's thinking about marriage, they might have it in their mind, well, yeah, I want to get married, but I kind of feel like if I'm going to get married, I need to be ready to buy a house, or I need to be thinking in that direction because I want to have kids, and I have all these goals and I don't want to rent. So they're looking at you not just in the terms of, well, let's get engaged, but it's like, how about all the other stuff? Am I ready for that stuff? Like, and when I say, am I ready for that stuff, I don't mean ready in terms of do they want to do it or not. It's like, how far along are they on the process? What needs to be done? For those of you that are in a relationship already, Knight of Pentacles, I have found, can sometimes mean that you guys know what the problems are, and that it's been an ongoing situation, but there's a resolve here. There's a commitment to, you know what, let's work on this. Let's get this taken care of. Let's get this done. But it's not going to be an overnight process. It's going to be it's going to require daily effort. But the beautiful thing about Knight of Pentacles says that as long as we're consistent, and as long as we stay focused, and as long as we stay committed to what it is we're trying to achieve, we're going to succeed. It's when we just kind of give up or we fall off course that things don't work out. Right? So it's going to be a consistent thing. Some of you are coming into a relationship with a person that Spirit is trying to tell you, like, look, this can work out, but it's going to require consistent effort. It's going to require consistent focus. It's not going to be like an automatic thing. It's going to require focus and just, like I said, consistency. Your next card here, my darlings, is the Angel of the Ocean. Ooh, healing. I love it. So some of you could be dealing with Sagittarius energy. Okay. Not necessarily, but you could be, because we've got the Temperance card here. Now, this is a Major Arcana card, right? So anytime the Major Arcana cards come up, we're in a really significant crossroads. We're coming into a new chapter. And for me, in my love readings, when I'm doing love readings for somebody and I have a major arcana card come up, it tells me that you guys have a contract. You have an agreement. You agreed to meet in this lifetime for a specific reason. You were meant to meet in this lifetime for a specific reason. But the situation here is that this is a relationship where there's a divine timing at work. You have to work on your healing. They have to work on their healing. I'm going to be straight up honest with you, my dears. Straight up honest with you. I feel like a lot of you Geminis are in a situation where, like I said, for some of you, you're the one going through it, and for other ones of you, the person that you're involved with is going through this. But there's one person in the relationship who has a lot of healing to do. It could be both of you, but they have a lot of healing to do. And it's going to take time. It's not going to be an overnight process. And so if you truly want to be with this person, and if they want to be with you, patience is going to be required. Not necessarily to be in the relationship, because I feel a lot of you are already with this person, but like to get over the hurdles or to get over the bumps, it's gonna take time, because this is involving healing, right? This is involving healing, and the healing process is gonna take a while. A lot of the times too, when I see the Temperance card, it's indicating to me that it's a continuation from a previous lifetime. And so when you have that, when you have a continuation from a previous lifetime, you have to remind yourself that little things that maybe might not typically irritate you or bother you, they're going to really bother you because there's pent up energy, right? If, somebody has a habit of every time they walk into your place and they forget to wipe their shoes, or they forget to take off their shoes or whatever, and you get really mad, right? And they keep doing it and doing it and doing it. Like it builds like crazy, right? But if somebody came there, the guest in your home, and they're doing it for the first time and they don't know, you're not going to be as mad at that person because they don't know. Like it's a newer situation. Oh, by the way, when people come to my house, I like if they take off their shoes. I don't want to get like, dirt and stuff in here. You're not going to be furious the first time somebody comes over and they don't know that. So when it's something that's been happening over and over and over again, it's really going to be getting on your nerves. And so I feel that the reason why it's happening over and over and over and over again is someone here in the situation has work to do on themselves. And it's going to take time. And it's testing your patience, Gemini. And so you maybe have to make a decision. You have to make a choice about, man, am I really in this for the long haul? Can I really, withstand the weight or the test of time? Now, if you walk away from this person, what's going to end up happening is that when they do have their life together, they are going to reach out to you again. They are going to reach out to you again. Because they are realizing that you mean business, and that you're just like, you need to see progress, right? Like you need to see progress. So I do feel that this is someone that doesn't want to lose you, but there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of healing that needs to occur and a lot of work that needs to be done. The next card here is Nine of Cups. And so Nine of Cups is about wishes, right? Wishes coming true. And I feel this is twofold. When I just saw this card and I turned it over, I put it there, it confirmed what I was just feeling. Because I said a lot of you are having to make the decision, like, can I really do this? Can I really be this patient for this person? And a lot of you are going to decide that, no, I can't. And when you do that, that's kicking the person into gear that, oh, you know what, I better get it together. So in two ways. So a wish is coming true, this person's stepping up, but also Nine of Cups can come up when somebody is focused on what they need and what's going to make them happy in their life. Okay, so maybe you're like, maybe people are like, oh, that's messed up, you're being selfish or whatever, because sometimes when Nine of Cups comes up, it's somebody that is doing what is best for them, doing what makes them happy, and they might get heat for it. They might get criticism for it, like, oh, you're just focusing on yourself or whatever. But at the same time as you're doing this, your wish is coming true, that I feel like this person is beginning to realize that they need to get it together, or they need to step up. Alternatively, if, you know, another message here, another way this card applies, it is a general reading and the energies coming in different ways. If you are sticking by this person, Spirit is saying you need to be balanced with how much help you're giving them, right? Because you don't want to go to the other extreme, to where now you've fallen into the category of enabling someone, or making them feel so secure that, like, you know, no matter what you do, babe, you can do like the worst things in the world and I'm still going to be here. You don't want them to have that impression either. So Nine of Cups can be saying that one of the things that you can do to help your soulmate heal is by doing what is best for you and what is good for you, because when we heal ourselves, we heal our soulmates. Okay? When we heal ourselves, we heal our soulmates. Even if you haven't met certain soulmates yet, we're connected, right? And so as we're healing our energy, we're healing the energy of the people that we're connected to. So if you can begin doing the things that are bringing you happiness, that are bringing you joy, it's going to help the relationship along. It's going to help the situation along. And it's going to help the person in their healing, right? A lot of the times you'll see, how can I help this person? How can I help this person? And the truth of it is just heal. Do your work. Do your healing, right? The energy will get picked up. The changes that are going on in your life will be inspiring. So maybe focus less on trying to get the other person to do a certain thing, and do what's making you happy. And then in that way, you can kind of set off a positive chain reaction. Okay? Now, your next card here is the Lovers. Another major arcana card. This is a really, really, really big crossroads in love for you guys in August, or at least it's about to be. Some doors are opening that are leading to a really big crossroads. And I'll tell you why I like the fact that this card is coming up for you guys. It's because it is the card of your zodiac sign, right? Gemini, you guys are represented by the Lovers card. And so for me in my readings, when your zodiac card comes up, your zodiac major arcana, it's telling me that this is a situation that, number one, it's bringing you into your power. Something about the situation is helping you step into your authentic self and to take back your power. But also, it tells me that you have more power in the situation than you realize. Okay? Ultimately, you're going to have to make a choice and a decision here as well. And I can't tell you what to do or what to choose. You have to do your soul searching and you have to make that decision for you. But the way that you can make sure that you're making the right decision, another message here with the Lovers card, is it's for us not only to make choices and decisions, but to figure out, what does love mean to you? Right? I always give the example of salad, right? If you say, I would like a salad, there's billions kinds of salad, billions of kinds of salad, right? We could be like Forrest Gump and go on all the different kinds of shrimp and be like labeling for days all the different kinds of salad. There's so many ways to make a salad, and it's not always with lettuce, fruit, pasta, eggs, you name it. There's all kinds of salad. So this is going to be really important for you to get very clear on what love means for you. What does love mean to you? And are you receiving it here in this relationship? Or is this person aligning themselves with what you're going to need out of the relationship? You might need to think a little bit selfishly here, Gemini. You might need to think a little bit selfishly here. Okay? But not in a selfish, negative way, but in a way, because remember that Knight of Pentacles is long-term, right? Long-term. You have to be really honest with yourself about what you need in the long term and what you want to see for yourself in the future. I feel for some of you, this is a relationship that maybe is asking you to make really big sacrifices. And so what Spirit is saying is, really be sure about this. Do you really want to sacrifice this thing for this person, right? If you have always dreamed of having a certain career and that person says, well, if we're going to be together, you can't have that career. You're going to have to give up that career and you're going to have to be around, and I can't have you traveling all the time. You need to be here with me, or vice versa. You know, if your dream has been to be settled in and, you know, have kids, and you're with someone and they're like, you know what, I don't think I want kids ever, right? And maybe you're putting up with it right now and you're like, oh, well, maybe they'll change their mind. Maybe they'll change their mind. Maybe they won't. You have to really ask yourself, you know, if, you know, 10, 15, 20 years go by and I'm still with this person and we never had kids, am I going to look over to this person and say, you know what, though, they were worth it. I'm glad that I sacrificed having children to be with this person, or vice versa. Maybe you really don't want to have kids and somebody's really pressuring you. Are you going to look back later and go, oh, you know what? I'm really glad that I made that change and I went it up and I had a family with this person. You know, so you really have to think about the long term, because what you're giving up now is going to affect your future. And so this is your time to step into your authenticity, to step into your power, to step into who you are and what you want out of love, right? Because, and I'm not saying this in a mean way or a judgmental way or an accusatory way, but Geminis, you guys are very, very social, and you guys are really good at, like, you know, talking to people and like meeting people. And so you guys kind of sometimes remind me as like these little butterflies, right? Like you can go here and go there and go here and go there, and you can talk to a bunch of people and you can get into conversations. But now that you're coming to this energy where that Knight of Pentacles energy, getting settled in, getting settled down, right? Ask yourself, what am I giving up in this situation, and is it going to be worth it? Right? Or do I feel this person's going to be worth it? If we're still having the same problems 5, 10, 15, 20 years from now, and I gave up everything I gave up, but we're still together, you know, am I going to be happy? Right? For a lot of you, what's going to happen, I'm telling you right now what's going to happen. You're going to walk away, and I hate to say this because some people get upset when this scenario comes up. I feel that a lot of you are going to decide to walk away and like to kind of work on yourself. And you might even tell the person, you know what, I just need to work on me, and maybe we need to just kind of slow things down, or maybe we need to take a break. And as you're working on yourself, you're meeting or you're finding this other person. And by that time, the person's like, oh, I've got it together now. I'm ready to be with you, right? I've worked on my stuff and now I'm healed. And now you're going to have to make the choice, because they're coming back around for you. Now you have to make the choice. Are you going to move forward with the new person, or are you going to go with this relationship now? Now, this might not happen in August. I'm telling you right now. This, like you walking away and then them doing their work and then coming back and you're already with somebody else. It might not happen in August because some of you might not be that far ahead in the process just yet. Some of you, maybe it is happening now. But you're going to have to make a decision, and you have to think about the long term. Think about the long term. Envision what life with this person is going to be like. And what do you want? How do you want to see your life? And is this person aligning with that? And give yourself permission to be selfish in that way, right? The same way you don't want to, you know, put all your money in and buy the first car you see or buy the first house you see and then have a bunch of problems, you know. Take your time with this decision. Think long term. Don't think like right now, I gotta have it right now. What's it gonna be like in the long term? How much are you putting in? How much are you getting back? It's okay to look at the relationship in that way, because that's how, if you say yes and if you commit, you're going to be able to keep that commitment. You're going to be able to keep that promise, right? Rather than just saying, okay, and then, oh my gosh, this is so much work. So a lot to think about, but this is definitely a part of the shift that you're going through, and deciding what vibration you want to be on, which vibration you want to be on. And we have soulmates on every vibration of life, and you're in this crossroads right now. You're in this transition from one vibration to another, right? And you have to decide how much you want to grow and how high you're willing to reach, and being with the person that's aligning with that. I'd encourage you to watch your moon sign and rising sign videos as well. Check out your Venus sign if this isn't your Venus sign. A lot of people find that very helpful. You may need a private reading, which I'm more than happy to do for you. If you want to click on the Calendly link in the description of the video, you can schedule a private reading with me there. I will be announcing the prize, the giveaway for August, this weekend on my social media. So follow along there for that. And don't forget to watch your channeled angel messages. Those are linked in the description of the video. And as always, don't forget to check out the weeklies. Thanks for watching, Gemini. Have a wonderful month. Hopefully I'll see you in the weeklies. Take care.